I'm a junior here at the Prout School. Today I'm here to discuss what ALS is and why it is important. I decided to discuss this topic because one of my family members had ALS and ended up passing away from the disease. From this experience, I realized that not a lot of people have even heard of ALS before, even though it is a very big problem in America. So what is ALS? ALS stands for amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, and it's a degenerative disease that attacks the nerve cells that control our muscles in our body. While ALS does not affect sensory function or mental facilities, it does lead to these cells that control your muscles to die off, which eventually leads to your muscles becoming weak and not being able to function anymore. Basically, a person who is diagnosed with ALS will slowly lose control over their muscle movement, which leads to an inability to walk, breathe, swallow, and much more, which eventually leads to paralysis and death. This causes ALS to be a fatal disease, especially because the cause of ALS is not completely understood. The life expectancy after diagnosis is 2 to 5 years, but there are many cases of people living for many years afterwards, such as Stephen Hawking, who lived for 55 years after he was diagnosed with ALS. Although there is currently no cure for ALS, there are certain treatments that are available to improve the quality of life as well as extend the life expectancy of those living with the disease. So now that you know what ALS is and why it's such a fatal disease, why is it important? Well, there are currently about 30,000 Americans living with ALS right now, and 15 new cases are diagnosed every day. Every 90 minutes, someone is diagnosed with ALS and someone passes away because of it. ALS is also a very hard disease to live with because of the financial side. It costs $5,000 to $10,000 a month for treatment, and the price only increases as the disease progresses.
So what can we do to help?
The best way you can help is by supporting the ALS Association, which is the only nonprofit health organization solely dedicated to fighting ALS. By spreading awareness, donating, and advocating for those living with ALS, we can work together to improve the lives of those living with ALS and hopefully find a cure.
Be sure to check out the ALS Association's website at als.org.
Thank you for watching and have a great day, everyone.